Is critical race theory a way of understanding how American racism has shaped public policy, or a divisive discord that pits people of color against white people? Liberals and conservatives are in sharp disagreement. What is critical race theory? Well, it's an academic concept that is more than 40 years old. The core idea is that race is a social construct, that racism is merely the product of individual bias or prejudice. Fox News has mentioned critical race theory over 2,000 times in the past 4 months. Why? Because critical race theory has to become the new boogeyman for people unwilling to acknowledge our country's racist history and how it impacts the present. Some people on the right believe teaching white kids the bad things white Americans have done in the past will somehow negatively affect those kids' future. But, it's how these things happen. So, their brilliant ideal is to get rid of all things negative in early childhood education, mostly surrounding slavery or Jim Crow. It's not like these kids aren't going to learn these things later in life or in high school and in college, ultimately coming to these same conclusions we all know that our history have done. How about this? How about you teach the kids the full truth? Yes, some white Americans did some horrible things in the past, but there were a huge number of white Americans who stood against slavery and Jim Crow, and still today are a huge supporter in equality. Just my thought.